Let's see here. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Alrighty. Let's see if we can get this up and running. Ooh, that's a lot of text. Choose a server. Your character will live on the server. You can create characters on other servers, but you cannot transfer characters or items between servers. They are separate worlds. The content on each world is identical, so don't worry about this decision so much. An almost brand new world, a few weeks old. And the original server from the pre-launch with more unlocked resources and a friendly established community. This is the easiest world for a new player to start on. Is it really though? Is it? I'm gonna go for Miravea. Alright. I'm gonna log in with my Steam account. That's very convenient. Oh wow. Okay, this is already prettier than I thought it was going to be. Wow. Ah, a Rakshasa. You must complete an in-game quest. Orcs are not available left and dwarves are not available left. Oh. Interesting, interesting. Sex addicted and obsessively clean. They are. Alright, let's read these from the beginning. Humans are notoriously prudish and petty, but they're extremely loyal to their friends and their allies. They value honesty and hard work and hate lazy people. Unless that humans lazy themselves. I like how the armor has glowy bits. Elves are force-loving, sex-addicted, and obsessively clean. They are never crude nor offensive, but they tend to add double entendres to everything they say. Double entendres. They live a long time and tend to master a lot of skills, but prefer to live a simple life when possible. Rakshasa originally came from another world where they were fierce and immoral warriors, but since becoming stranded on this world, new generations of Rakshasa have developed a sense of morals and righteousness. They are still learning to combine their warrior instincts and their newfound sense of fairness. I always thought they were going to say laziness. Alright, let's see here. Oh, you know what helps if I share the screen? Sorry, guys. That would be helpful. We got to share the screen, Phil. Yeah. It only works if you share it, Phil. See if that'll pop it up. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Whoa. Okay. That would help, right, Chaos? If you share the game, right? It's one of those things you should probably check off your to-do list. Let me just write that down. All right, so let's see if we can. What kind of elves we have? Oh my gosh, that looks like Nightcrawler's sister. Okay. Got some character presets there. Oh. The big, bold vampire elf. Well, I do appreciate the freedom of expression you got here. I'm not sure what that one is. Well, let's see here. Oh, we can go for super wrinkles or no wrinkles. There we go. I know you also play studios. And you're trying. I take it you like playing MMOs. You know, it's kind of interesting. I probably prefer single player games, but I also know that people who watch me on the stream probably don't want to see me run through like a Baldur's Gate 1 or anything like that. And I think everyone's seen Skyrim 500 times. So I do consider my audience when I stream, but I will be I do have some videos going up on some single player games here soonish, actually. I got videos going up on Splendor and Monster Hunter World. Although Monster Hunter World can be played multiplayer, but it's not an MMO. And it's one of my favorite. I love Monster Hunter games. I was streaming Monster Hunter Wilds. I think it was on Monday. So there was that. And whatnot. Oh, let's see here. You got your presets. That's a great question. I mean, there's certain things I like about MMOs, don't get me wrong. It just kind of depends. I do like City of Heroes quite a bit, but one of the reasons I like it is it's become very solo friendly. So. Oh, whoa, look at all these different... Oh gosh. Look at this. Holy sweet mother of mercy. I wonder if this is one of these things you're kind of stuck with once you pick it. You know, I'm seeing everything but skin color. Basic mode. Hi, Scott. I like how breast is unlock slider. I like how breast is basic thing, but I don't think it actually does anything, so that's the funny part. Body 1, body 2, body 3. Yeah. Semi-randomized, basic mode. Oh. Body type. Yeah. You'd be surprised how many people will watch someone play through a single player game. I oftentimes try different things on stream and I see what kind of sticks. I've been streaming for many years. Peter's here with me. He'll tell you. Him and I both stream, and you know, it just kind of depends. It kind of depends. But like if you play, let's say I put on Persona 4, right? People who've played it before may be interested in watching for a while, but looking for because I've seen it all before. People who haven't played it before don't want to be spoiled on it. Few people will stick around for all 80 hours of it. I streamed Dragon Quest, what was it, 9? I think it was, whichever one was on the Switch. It's like a 70, 80-hour RPG. And people stuck around for, like, the people who had played it before stuck around for a while. But you definitely saw interest wane to the point where later on in the month, as I had gotten further and further into the game, less and less people were showing up. Less and less people were showing up. Whereas if I do City of Heroes stream, doesn't matter how many hours I stream that game, people will keep coming who are interested in City of Heroes. Looking for testers and let you do videos and live streams of the game. I'm actually signed up for, I did go ahead and sign up for the EverQuest. I don't know if you heard the EverQuest Legends deal. Oh, and I just noticed my screen's a little too big here. The EverQuest beta Legends. And I signed up for that beta just to take a look. I'll give anything a shot and, you know, do my, you know, give it an impression. So I figure I give Legends. I don't think Legends is going to be for me necessarily, but I'm willing to give it a you know, this game too. I was like, let's give it a shot. I do some research. So I research both games to make sure that they are solo friendly. I'm not going to go into, like, let's say Final Fantasy 11, because that game is notoriously difficult to solo, you know, much of it. I can understand if there's certain raids or whatever have you that aren't solo friendly. I can, you know what, that's fine. It's just not for me. But I can understand why people want those games. Oh, now see, the chest slider does do something there. Where is skin color on this? We got like every little button in the world except for skin color. Hips, legs, bodies. Is this under features? Maybe under features. Under face. Chin, depth, eyebrows, eyes, rotation. So we got, how is skin color not at the top of the list? Oh, you have a big fat belly, I guess, little tiny belly. Well, that's fine. You have big birthing hips there, I guess. You can have your big powerful lower legs. You can have everything but skin color. Oops. Hair. We got hair. We got hair type. Oh, here we go. Eyes, lipstick, makeup, eyebrows, hair. So you can pick your color. How you doing, Peter?
Yeah, good. Okay, I'll lose money.
Underwear color. Cheeks, jaw. Let me see. Face. Maybe this is it. Okay, here we go. Here's the color. Okay, what color do you want your elf? You go for like the drow elf look, the aqua elf, the foresty elf look.
Wow.
Yeah, okay. You got different, weird face. Gosh. Gee whiz willikers. Some of those faces. Yeah. Okay, well I think we're gonna stick with that one and just touch that up a titch, but I think that'll work. Or whatnot. I signed up for that, but take a look at Stars Reach, Sci-Fi Vo, People Craft all the crops and mobs, resource for using making things. Yeah, I might. And the funny thing is I hardly do anything that isn't already finished. Project Gorgon's, of course, finished. Or finished by finish. Let me start over. I don't hardly do anything that isn't out of alpha and betas. I'm only trying EverQuest beta because, number one, it's clear that they're probably almost done with it anyways because they're going to release it a few months later. And number two, because it lets me try for free before the game comes out. And they start charging monthly fees. But you never know. I might. Science fictions are awesomes. We do like our science fiction. Oh, you can get them really close on those eyes, too. Got all kinds of eyes. Oh, my gosh. What if you get, like, anime eyes, Peter? You have an anime character. You spend all day on the character creator. I have to say, the character creators surpassed my expectations already. I don't want to spend too much time on this because I just want to get into the game, but... this is on a trial account, by the way. I have not paid it. Whoa, shiz. What did I just do? I hit the randomize button. What'd you expect, Phil? Ugh. Alright. Don't panic. Oh, there is a toggle armor button. Very interesting. The lead game developer for Star Reach is Ralph Cosner, the lead developer of UO and Star Wars Galaxies. Oh, yeah. My wife loves UO. 3D print, so I'm practicing my painting skills on spoons. Oh, no. Well, that's one way to do it, Peter. That's absolutely one way to do it. I like your go-get-'em attitude, Mr. Peter. It's not a bad way to go. Alright, we're going to stick with this one for now. We'll see if I like the game, then I'll make another one that's like more to my liking or whatever. Yeah, that's fine for now. Alright. Alright, let's see here. Let's, do I want to save this? I guess. Okay. Create. Oh, wait, I didn't pick numbers. Should I pick numbers? Uh-oh. Was I supposed to pick attributes? Finish her white mind and prepare for her transit? Wait, I feel like I'm supposed to do numbers. I didn't pick a class or anything. Raising one skill often gets bonuses and another skill be bonus. Whoa, that went so quick. Project Gorgon has been on Steam for 8 years. From now until April 30th, you can /redeem your Steam 8th anniversary gift pack containing a treat, title, credits, and some noise to celebrate. Okay, cute. Was I supposed to? I don't know, do stuff to make my character have stats? Let me just try that again. Now you know you're a noob. Interworld, delete character, log out, choose a character, delete this character. I guess you only get one character. How come I can't pick like a different server, different character? What if I hit log out? Log in, change server. Do you only get one character on each server?
Yeah, but still.
You might only get one.
Fresh fish too. That's awesome.
That might be interesting. So is there no? I just want to make sure. I guess there was no stats. Okay, I thought maybe I saw stats somewhere, but these are just your number presets. Okay, all right, fair enough.
Big. Yeah.
Uh-oh, I might have hit exit. Yeah, my attitude is there's so many games that are already finished and stuff, not to mention you mentioned single-player games and games in the backlog and everything else that I generally don't do a lot of early access stuff. Especially don't believe in paying for early access. That's just insane. You should be paying me to beta test or whatever have you if I'm doing beta test stuff for you. But people pay for it, so it's their right to sell it.
You can RP a Claymon while you're eating it.
Alright, so let's enter this one then. Welcome. This game is about exploration. Your first task is to find a way off this island. We'll give you seconds of combat training to set you off to explore on your own. There's a backpack nearby with useful stuff. Pick it up. You have found food and a sword. Eat the food and equip the sword. Press the backpack item on the right side of the inventory screen. Oh gosh, there's already skeletons over there, huh? Looks like a lot of them too. And right-click the food and sword icon in your inventory. Inventory. Look at these tiny little cute little icons. Maxed armor, unequip, equip. Crude underwear, equipped. Moldy sword, equip. Hard tack, eat. Okay, what does this do? Not appetizing. For an hour to eat, you'll regenerate health and power between fights. And better food than this can be regenerate you during combat too. Max regen, health regen, max health plus 1, health regen plus 15 per update, plus 20 per update, plus 2 per update. Okay, interesting. Well, there's some feeble old skeletons nearby. Walk up, click on one, and press the sword button to attack, and all that other fun jazz. So he is a cute little skeleton here. So we're just gonna... Oh, good thing these things don't aggro. Search corpse, take all. You found armor. Equip that. It'll give you armor points, which will keep you alive. When you attack, half the damage is absorbed by your armor, and the other half by your health. If you run out of armor, all the damage goes to your health instead. If you run out of health, you die. It's like, you do remember how to equip armor, don't you? Oh, look, I got a cute little... Oh, yeah, look at that. I got a cute little outfit. Okay, alright. I'm digging this.
Yes, because they have one identity. US doesn't.
Oh, now I have boots.
Yes.
Now I have more armor points.
Right.
Great. Now your armor bar will fill up. Kill another skeleton with a sword. That should give you enough sword XP to raise your level. You might want to use a punch attack too. Oh, okay. That way you'll get sword and... So what do we got? Like a Elder Scrolls type of leveling system here? You just learned the ability parry. Defensive maneuver that diminishes enemies' rage and weakens their next attack. Yes. Your new parry ability depletes a monster's rage. That's the little purple bar underneath their health bar. Skeleton swordsman special move will stun you. Very annoying. Try out your parry ability. Use it when the rage meter is getting full. That's all the basics you need. Okay. That's a short tutorial. Right? Okay. Oh, he just popped back up, didn't he? Well, he doesn't have any purple points. Well, now he's dead. What is this? Ooh. Swordsman's Orbiting Gem of Anger Tossing. Exceptional headgear. A garnet that floats around your head and emits light. This was obviously made by an apprentice still learning the craft. The enchantment is flimsy, and the gem wobbles slightly in orbit. Speaking of, by the way, Controlled Chaos, there are some good single-player-y games that would probably stream pretty well. The survival games tend to do pretty well too, like those, those ones where you're like, trying to survive, eat off of food and all that. But they usually, they usually do pretty good. I have Dragon Quest Builders, and that's kind of like a Minecraft but with Quest. That one probably stream pretty well, and that's single player mostly. But then there is a game I've been wanting to do, Tainted Grail, Fall of Avalon. So that's also single player. So I got a few single player games I could do, definitely. All right, let's take a look here. Now, and my sound from the game's not even coming through. That would be helpful. There we go. Not that there's a whole lot of it going on, but... So what? I got this really cool little hat thing. Max armor 7. Sword damage plus 5. Can I equip that? Cannot be used. You need at least one skill in unarmed. Oh. I need to use my unarmed attacks. I need to punch these guys. Oh. Ooh, a moldy shield. Parry restores 3 health. Requires sword level 1. Now, sword level 1 is something I should have. Oh yeah. I'm just a little... I'm just really moving up in the world. Just beat up the skeletons and get the good loot, guys. One hand must be empty to use punch. Oh, that would make sense, wouldn't it? But I want the gem in my... I want the gem, so... Let me unequip the shield. And then I can punch this guy here. You just learned the ability front kick. It sends the enemy flying backwards. Your new front kick will propel a monster away from you. That'll be handy when you're fighting 2 monsters at once. Give it a try. Oh! Okay, that was a very weird and delayed reaction there. I don't know what that was. Let me try that again. Oh, he aggroed. Target is too far away. Yeah, I think that makes City of Heroes physics look absolutely realistic by comparison. That requires a little suspension of disbelief there for that to work. Oh, he stunned me. They did warn me about that. Oh, my armor's out. Okay. I leveled up to 2 and unarmored. Okay. Oh. Uh-oh. He wants some now. Now he's far back. Alright, so let me see if I take a look at my backpack here. We got the moldy gloves of hip something. Can I equip this now? I can't even lights up the area and stuff. And now I can equip the shield. Now I have Buku armor. Look at that, I got a little glowing thing around my head. That's not too shabby for level whatever I am. Alright, so that's your ability. So this is like a classless, feels like a classless system. Kind of like any of the Elder Scrolls games that you get and stuff. Ooh, let's do an AI artwork of this character, right? We have to do that. Gotta have that on the screen, right?
I like Lisa games like Fallout.
Modern comics. We'll let Gemini crunch through this and create us a nice, pretty character to put on Project Gorgon's screen here. We can't stream without like an official comic-y book character, you know, up on here. Oh, that is not a very good action pose. Let's see here. So I got a whole bunch of stuff here. Max Armor 7, Orbiting Gem of Anger. It's level 4. I guess that's the number 4 up there. Molgi Ancient Sword. Just that little tiny E is how it's equipped. Alright, there's our paper doll. I'm about to say, this thing needs a paper doll. There's our paper doll. You don't even know what to do without the paper doll nowadays, right? Okay, we are downloading this. We are downloading this picture, and we're gonna get this over to you guys. Lickety split. Of course, I got to have the little bubble. Why wouldn't we have the little bubble above her head? How's everyone doing tonight, by the way? Is anyone doing anything new, fun, and exciting? Anybody else playing anything fun? No one's playing hot new games. Peter, I forget if you still like Monster Hunter or not. Maybe Peter's all Monster Huntered out. His monster's gone to another castle. Alright, and let me crop this and we'll get this right up on here. Alright, file, export PNG, and we will put this under Gorgon Lady. Alright, now I can get this over here to you guys. As soon as I can find my logo here. Game logo. We'll put in a new image here. Game car. Okay, create a new game car. Oh, really? I already have game car. Oh, there she is. Well, that is from Monster Hunter. That's not the one I'm thinking of. We're gonna... Oops. Let's see if we can get you the new one here. There we go. Yeah. There we go. That's fancy, huh? How does that look, guys? That looks pretty good. Oh. There's an old bottle here. Can we swim? We can swim, sort of. Can we take that bottle? Does that bottle have secrets in it? There's nothing in this bottle. Right-click to fill. Well, now we have a bottle of water. That'll certainly come in handy later when we're fighting a big fire elemental. We got dilapidated guardians over there. Dilapidated guardians over here. Oh, yeah, that parry kind of gets rid of his little energy bar. You just learned the ability Dig Deep. Some of your body's last reserve of power in emergency. Well, it says I learned a new skill, but I don't see it. Persona. Crafting. Social. VIP. Read more about the VIP benefits on Steam. Oh. Skills and ability. Dig Deep. Some of your body's last reserves of powers. Restores 40 power with a 2-minute cooldown. Except that it doesn't want to drag into the ability bar. So that's really weird. Oh well. I'm a little confused by that. Okay, let's see. Oh, there's some mushrooms over here. Nom nom. Oh, mycology. Of course. The study of mushrooms, right? Oh, this is a bad place to be in. You've died. Hey, you deserve better company than those guys anyways. You're a good person, kind of, so keep at it. Killed by living dead. Earn 50 death XP. Bonus XP first death from this cause. Okay. I'm not the biggest fan of Beginner Island having deadly stuff. You know, I've always said before, let the player get to know the game and have some victories before you make things too tough. What do I know? Maybe this is why I'm not in charge of game development. Somewhere someone's demanding this kind of silliness. What is this anyway? So, 18 out of 31... I'm not sure what these... Oh, what is this? Sword. 18. Okay, so that's your sword and your unarmed. Okay, so these are XP bars towards your next skill up with whatever weapons you're holding. Oh, there's a bed here. Power nap. Power napping. It's like a 20-second power nap. It really is a power nap, right, guys? What about you, Control Chaos? What are you playing tonight? You feel somewhat rested. You feel dirty and disgusting. -1 earned combat XP. Let's see, leather armor bonus. If your health is below 33 at max, basic attacks restore health equal to 33% of your max plus your combat refresh healing amount. Can happen once per minute. You have 75 extra health from special event. As you start to read, rigor stops you. Rigor stops you? Okay. Oh. Okay, let me put that parries the... Wait, that's sword slash, that's parry. Let's put parries the first thing I do. Yeah, there's a lot of... This is a pretty big area. Let's see here. Map. So we do have a map. Strange dirt. Well, that is strange. So strange. Take a look at my settings for a minute here with graphics. Graphics quality ultra, yeah. Can we change the FPS? Oh, maybe not. It's gonna be hard to mess with that while we're in this dangerous area. They respawn pretty quickly here too. Newbie Island takes no prisoners, my friends. I level up to 4 in swords. Right? Ooh, got flurry of blows now. Both hands must be empty for flurry of blows, though. You can't just do it with one hand. I don't know if that's smart. Let's give it a shot. Let's see here. Flurry of blows is 16 crushing, 18, 15. You know, you can't do anything around here because everything respawns so quickly. I'll have to play around with powers later. I need to figure out where to go and what to do here. Do we have a little jump button there? Ooh, venom spiders. Oh, and there's more mushrooms. So what do you guys think of, like, you know, oh, there's another player. I think. So what do you guys think of a classless, you know, Elder Scrolls system like this versus obviously like a class system like City of Heroes or World of Warcraft? What are y'all's thoughts? Okay, I'm a fan that the hair at least is bouncy here. Somewhat bouncy. It's more bouncy than City of Heroes. Morin Levy. Oh, a drop sack. It's been here a while. We're gonna take it. We're not gonna... Oh, there's an archer. You get to that archer sooner rather than later. Ooh, can I get a bow and arrow? No. Strange platform. Examine. Really swirly stuff has come out of it. Looks like magic. Oh. How? Now, that was a hammer. Oh, it's a sample armor patch for patching armor. Oh. There are tasty crabs down here. Well, who doesn't like tasty crabs? Do you just grab them? You just grab a hold of the taste. Oh, and you get fishing points. The water here looks kind of nice. Even though for an ocean I expect to see better waves, but it's better than nothing. So for fishing, I just click on the things in the water. There you go. No setting the hook, no playing a mini game. Just can you click on the thing? Preferably before you run out of endurance and drown. Well, we're just grabbing all the tasty crabs. Okay, I should probably stop spinning all day doing the tasty crabs. That took away some of my power. There it goes. It goes back. I'm about to say, does it come back? Hey, you big dinosaur. Okay, he's dead.
Yeah, I don't know why it haunts me.
More tasty crabs, awfully tempting, but... Oh, there's an old spoon. Better than a new spoon, I suppose. Oh, a giant rat. You gotta kill at least one giant rat in every RPG you play. A western pedestal. Strange archway. 1 of 4 nearby. Oh, a forgotten skeletal mage. Oh, we need to kill that one. Oh, he's tough. Stop running away. He's gonna run me into other enemies. Like, I don't know, this wolf, this dinosaur. Oh yeah, no, this is a runaway situation if I can. Yuck. Oh, please don't put me all the way at the beginning again. Oh, come on. Really? Ugh. Ugh, 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 ugh. Ugh. Not happy right now. Oh. Does extra damage revolver attacks creates an opening for your next attack to be more successful. We'll keep that in mind if I don't get poisoned by the venom spiders. I believe I've been envenomated. Okay, that wears off kind of quickly. Oh, I think I got a helmet. A moldy ancient helmet. Oh, but then that would take away my cool looking hat. We don't want that. Coin purse. Oh. You know, if I ever get off this darn island, I'll take a look at this stuff. But there are a lot of enemies between here and getting off this island, I'm afraid. Oh, that looks pretty. Okay, we'll read items later. Let's see if we can just keep getting out of here. Oh, giant rat. History of Elurath. He leveled up to 1 in lore. He's not in good shape, and I don't think you'll enjoy your visit. Creepy crawlies. No, Sistos do cover the battle test anymore. You could swim. Don't look over the joke with the sea full of shark. An elven friend comes to visit me every year or so. You can get a ride back with her. Shouldn't be more than 6 or 8 months. You were a fast learner before. I guess I'd teach you, but it took you weeks to master it. After that, I missed the basic magic for a while. Give it a shot. Alright, you'll need an amethyst as a catalyst and a fresh out of gems. Oh, I've got one now. Learning teleportation. I don't remember where I got that gem too. It was like one of the last enemies up here. There, now you know the basics. You should find working teleportation platform and begin practicing binding to it. Ties your soul to a particular teleportation circle so that you can return to it via teleportation magic. You must be standing on the teleportation circle. Platforms on the island. Hopefully they're still working, or find one of them and bind yourself to it with your amethyst, and that's all I just gave you. Small change about this is perfectly normal, nothing to be shared. Whenever you cast teleport, 1 5 gyms carry a spell amethyst. Gosh, this is a pretty high ladder here. Oh, that is the weirdest light or camera animation I think I've ever had the fortune of seeing. I don't know if I want to use this to get back down. I don't know if there's falling damage in this game or what. Whoa, whoa, that is really jank. So much jank. But hey, City of Heroes is full of jank. Am I right? Am I right? Pick me up, choose. Boost maximum health by +10 for 60 minutes. It's alchemy. Okay, so I do have a bunch of these amethyst. Okay, well, I will worry about crafting when I get off of the Forbidden Death Island. No one is chatty in the chat channel tonight. Everyone's quietly watching. Watching oh so carefully. Malnourished wolf. I have like a... Oh, he just made a mess. Oh, now I got a point in butchering because I had a knife and I could butcher him. I know. We're not allowed to talk, Perry. I keep quiet. I don't think I'm going to go after that mage, though, because he just wants to run me into other guys. leveling up in butchery. Yeah. Kick him when he's up. Okay, that was definitely a toughened skeleton. They can definitely brag that he was about as tough as they come. This level up sounds so... They probably stole it from somebody else. Oh, you can't butcher those guys. That's rude. That kick effect is so awkward. Him walking back is so awkward. The WoW level up sound? I don't know about that, but yeah, it's... Oh, here's one of those skeletal mages. Lovely. Oof. At least I got past him. Aw, you think he'd have more than just a bone. Should have like a magic book or something. Nothing seems to happen. This storage chest is very old. Now, I thought it said to step on a pedestal, right? Right? Isn't that what you're supposed to do? You're supposed to be on the pedestal, which seems a little weird. Let's see. Bind circle. So you can return. You must be standing on the teleportation circle. You must be on a teleportation circle to perform this recipe. Lovely. So these things are not the thing. We have no clue what the teleportation circle is at. Unless it was that thing back there. I don't know. We'll give it a shot. We'll head on over there, Peter. Peter, you and dying to play an old school MMO, Peter? That's new, but yet old school? That was made in like 2020, but feels like it was made in 2008. Maybe this strange platform is what I've been seeking all along. Oh, Oh, come on. Level 3 in butchery. Say it isn't so. Alright, so now I will try to bind a circle here. There we go, bind to the circle. Wait for it. Wait for it. You've leveled up to 5. First time you use a circle, 200 points. You must be standing on a teleportation circle. Now this lets it to where I can return to here, right? And is that a spell? Books and lore. Quest log map. Inventory crafting. Skills and ability. Teleportation. Send you back to the teleportation circle you are bound to. I hope that didn't just like teleport me right to here. That's exactly what it did. Oh, now I have to go back and talk to him. That was just a test. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Peter, this is old school. Figure it out yourself. Rough it out in the wild. Doesn't this like... This is like when combat was kind of tough and stuff. This is what's calling you, Peter. It's got you on the cell phone. It's calling you up. Oh, that was close. It's not like I have healing potions. Everything you do gives you a little bit of a level, so you get a little dopamine every time you just play the game, Peter. This is like Peter's best dream come true. Look at that, Peter. I just took on 4 spiders just like that. Boom. You get to make pretty elves and have all kinds of fun in the game, Peter. No quest markers showing you where to go, Peter. You just gotta figure it out. You gotta explore and figure it out, Peter. Oh, I can't pick up items jumped by other people. Is the character getting whiplash from the poison? No, the poison wear off pretty quickly. Well, shit. Oh gosh. Jeez, oh mother effing mother frickin' pizza. Jeez, I'm a son of a bitch. Go out to the frickin' doodads that I've been at like 3 times now. You have like this unnatural hang time when you jump in the air. Just something not right about that. I really don't want to keep fighting these guys, but they have such large aggro ranges. You really don't have much of a choice. Battle Hardened Staff. Power Regen non-combat +1. Really? That's pretty cool. Probably doesn't do anything for me. Yeah, these guys have large aggro ranges and you don't want to take any unnecessary risk. Yeah, take that, and that, and that. Well, this isn't what he's looking for? No, I guess they're obelisk and not pedestals. Sigh. The frickin' pedestals will be the next thing he wants me to do. Great. I don't know how I feel about the open worldiness of like go and figure out. On one hand, that is a selling point to a lot of people, right? And I get it. On the other hand, oh, there's an obelisk. It does mean that, you know, you could be running around a long time looking for stuff because it's not marked on your map because, of course, you're supposed to figure it all out because that's what they want you to do. Oh, gosh, the touch button's way up there. Quest button on the right. So you got to write things down in the quest button. And complete work stuff, notepad. So So you're supposed to write down the quest there. That's interesting. It's very interesting. So we're kind of, you know, the vibe we're getting here is like Elder Scrolls and not the later ones. We're talking like Morrowind and an MMO version of Morrowind. Is this what people have been demanding? What about you guys watching? Is this the kind of game you want? You know, you often do see like people talking about, oh, modern games are too easy and and they don't treat you with respect, or they what's the word I'm looking for? They treat you like children because they show you exactly where to go. The thing is, the mob density here is kind of, in my opinion, a little bit at odds with the idea that you want to be exploring everywhere, because you can't take 5 steps without getting attacked, and if you run around a little too carelessly, you know, just trying to search around, you're gonna get killed, right? You're just, because you're gonna get overwhelmed. Oh, another one. Trying to get into my chest. We'll go right ahead. You'll have to get the key first. I've decided to call myself Laura. I don't know my real name. They ripped it out of my brain. How'd I get chest? All I know is what the crow told me. She said she put the key to my chest inside of a trading dummy. Punching it different way. Okay, that's kind of interesting. We've lost our chaos guy. He was definitely controlled chaos because he's controlled himself somewhere else. Yeah, I feel like I have been around half this island and have not found any more obelisk. Now, I'm the kind of guy that when it comes to finding hidden shiz, I'm not too great at it. You know, well, obelisks should be in broad daylight. I'm still not great at finding them. And that's the thing too, is you run back and forth looking for the obelisk, right? Then more of these spiders and everything just kind of spawn in. We get personal pin 0 of 5. Oh, well. I hope we get more later on, because this seems like a game where you need to take a lot of notes. Because Lord only knows, every time you take like 3.5 steps, you get attacked by a bazillion spiders. Oh, that's the whiplash you were talking about, Peter. I was getting whiplash from that poison. What do you think, Peter? Do you like games like this where you have to kind of like figure stuff out on your own? Or do you like the games where, you know, like quest objectives and stuff are highlighted on the map? Let's see here. Wait, that's an obelisk there. Right around there. Was that the one I saw before? Am I losing track of the obeliskies? Here, play tomorrow. Well, you're getting a good example of it here, Peter. So, you know, I'm not being pointed to where these obelisks are at, right? I get to keep wandering around until I find all 4 of them on an island infested with monsters where I take a step and, you know, you have to fight things. But yeah, nothing's pointing out. There's no quest markers on the map, right? That's a modern day quest design, right? Here, you're supposed to figure it out on your own. Learn the land. Write down notes. Be observant, Peter. So how long will that spider chase after me if I just keep running? Quite a bit. And I like playing hide and seek. Yeah, I don't know. It's a lot of hide and seek, Peter. And also just kind of figuring things out and, you know, and reading their clues really carefully. Like when they tell you to go somewhere, you gotta pay attention. If they tell you to take a left at Hook Mountain, you better know what Hook Mountain is, right? Well, there's an obelisk. The third digit is a 1. So you gotta write down this notes, Peter. Right, like that. Make sure you take notes. You don't want to be the guy who didn't take notes, Peter. Oh, you know, it just occurred to me I should write that down. He's a malnourished wolf. Oh, there's another obelisk. Weather-beaten archer. Where did this guy come from? All right, let's touch this one here. The fourth digit is an 8, which makes me feel like well, there we go. We'll put a marker there. And the fourth digit is an 8, they say. So I'm missing the second digit. Wonder if I could just go back to him and brute force my way through it. That would be great. So there's a lot of aggro enemies around here. Observation Golem. You know, it occurs to me you could go to the top of his tower and look down and you might see the obelisk that way. Because that would be using your brain. Oh, see, this is just one of those situations that you walk in and, yeah, you get hammered. Well, the other obelisk is probably like right here, maybe. Oh, you have to be on a teleporter to... lovely. Oof. We got a long way to go. Oh, there's a door here. Yeah, I definitely feel like the density on Newbie Island's a bit high. Oh, we got into a dungeon. Ooh, a logbook, records columns, underground window. Where is it to? Okay. And this is weird. I think this is not the game to play when you're tired, Peter. You were literally trying this game today, Abraham? What did you think, Abraham? What's your thoughts? Cartography 51 XP. Oddly focused rat. These curses are often much worse than mere death. It's really dark, or you can always come back here later with friends and heavy weaponry if you need to satisfy your curiosity. I like the fireworks. Oh. 38% worse than death. That's funny. See, now that's what we were talking about, Abraham, right? I was just talking about that. I don't know if you heard my little... where I was questioning Peter about this. I don't know if you heard that one. You are starving. Eat something right away. Well... we'll eat that, I suppose. It's a drop sacks like a Christmas tree at night there. Let's see. So yeah, that's the question, is if you like games. This reminds me of Morrowind, Elder Scrolls 3. Where, yeah, there's no quest markers really or anything, right? You got to read the quest text carefully. You got to kind of figure things out. And you can spend hours getting lost or whatever if you're not careful, or just trying to work on the same quest because you don't know where to go, right? And then later on, they made, you know, Elder Scroll games to where there'd be quest markers and things like that. And some people bemoaned that and said, well, that's treating people like children. And, you know, if you know, and then they'll play a game like this and go, oh, it's so refreshing. This game treats you like an adult. And then I'm like, for me, I'm always like, well, wait a minute. If that's what it means to be an adult, then I guess I must be a kid, because sometimes I can't figure out what to do next. Well, and I think one little frustration I've had here is you have to find these obelisks, right? But the problem is, in doing all of this back and forth searching for the stupid obelisk, which is the third step in this quest chain so far, I have had to fight the same enemies over and over and over again because this area is so dense, and if you rush through too quickly, it's very easy to get overwhelmed and aggro too much. So you have to pace yourself, but I have been killing the same enemies over and over again because it's so dense, and I don't know where that fourth pillar is at yet. So as most of the games that you have never most are to be so guided. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. It obviously depended on the game and stuff, right? Like with some RPGs, you know, if you're talking like your JRPGs in particular, but even with some of the Western RPGs, they were straightforward enough that quest markers and stuff weren't really needed. And then I think when you added this 3D element, it became a little bit more overwhelming than the old days. I think quest markers weren't quite as needed back in the old days. Partly, not 100%, but partly because 2D is much easier to navigate and get around and find things in than the 3D landscapes and stuff. So I think that plays you know, a role in that. That could be wrong, but yeah, when games went 3D, I did find it harder myself to kind of figure out where to go on some of these things. It's very EverQuest too. Did you hear about EverQuest Legends? Oh, that's probably it right there. It's always a matter of what you like, you know. Some people like, you know, writing down a bunch of notes and keeping strict track of these things and figuring things out for themselves. And other people, they only play like me. Some days like today, I only get to play for like, you know, a couple of hours. So if I spend 2 hours trying to figure out one quest because I don't know where to go and what to do, and I'm like walking around aimlessly, fighting the same things every 3.5 steps because the mob density is really high, I might get a little frustrated because I didn't get to do what I was hoping to do. It's kind of like Sea of Heroes where you have to find that last NPC or that last glowy in a dungeon. It's like, oh my gosh, where in the beep is it at? Yeah, so yeah, EverQuest Legend, I signed up for the open beta, and if I get accepted, I'll definitely do some live streams of it and give it the old college try as well. I definitely feel like I'm getting more powerful, even though I've not really had an opportunity to buy any better armor since what I originally picked up off the skeletons. I feel like you definitely feel the power of leveling up, that's for sure. So yeah. Oh, go let him out. Alright, so here's an obelisk. First coordinate is a 6. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. That is the obelisk I've already been at. Why did I think that was different? Oh, it's over there, I think. Oh, thank goodness there's another player. Thank you, Kidney. I'm not going to steal your corpse, but thank you for clearing a few of these enemies up. I've already killed 800 wolves and spiders already. I think I'm done with killing wolves and spiders for the rest of my life. The second coordinate is a 9. let's see here. But yeah, so yeah, the EverQuest Legends looks like that looks very, very interesting. Let's see here. So this new ability I got leaves them less able to deal damage. Good to know. Good to know. Imagine at some point I could get some ranged weapons and magic and stuff. Since I didn't get to pick at character creation, because this feels more like a skill-based system, I guess, right? So what skills you use level up. We like, yeah, we won't let you get that magic too early, though. Tell you what, I might be rich from all these spider chunks I'm picking up. Cave clearing. Oh, I don't know what that is. I can't tell if that's from a guild or from a something else. That's funny. Yeah, so I don't know. So Abraham, what? How many hours did you spend with it? What did you overall think of it? And are you going to be buying the retail, or did you already buy the retail? Because this is just the demo I'm playing at the moment. Like I said, there's just tons and tons of enemies. Like I said, I can't take like 3 steps without running into a whole bunch of enemies, sadly. Newbie Island is kind of dangerous. Alright. I got your stupid ass number. No, but I need to remember what the notes say. 6918. Hopefully I wrote them down right. Well, I'm definitely not going to go back to those to those obelisk. Tarze still thinking of it. I wanted to get to the magic system at least. Oh, do you have a boyfriend or a girlfriend? Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so now I can... Oh, I have to be in a binding circle in order to teleport to a... Or in order to teleport to teleport, I have to be in the binding circle. So now I need to run back to the binding circle again. What's your leanings on it, Abraham? You thinking about going retail on this one, or what? Oh my gosh, you have got to be kidding me, son of a bitch. Son, I'm a little frustrated. I'm tired, and I just want to get on to the next thing. And there's 850 to 20 million enemies between me and whatever, and I don't want to fight them over and 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 over again. If you get my look at this, you can't, you just can't. There's 800 enemies. Ay, ay, ay. Look at this. And the red ones are the aggro enemies, right? I mean, if the whole game is this dense on enemies, I think I don't want it. It's too much. Mob density. See, that little symbol means someone has picked up my scent. Okay, maybe this time I will make it to the platform and teleport my candy butt out of here. You can explore most of the Cerebral Hills. Cerebral and Cerebral have fun discovering new things, but beware that skills cannot be raised above level 15 in the demo. The restrictions will be lifted once you buy the game. Do I know you? What's a Katuri? They're demons. Well, you were a demon hunter. I'm a demon hunter, one of the best. Work for the council. Your old self wouldn't care. My new self doesn't care. First is red crystal mysterious pin. Second is old creation spotted in the woods. Species of brains on legs. Probably lives near the wall town. There's a lot of stars over here. Something's happening here. Maybe that's where the town's at. I guess we'll see how dense the enemies are here. Abraham, did you ever get off the Newbie Island? Well, there's at least one enemy there, Venom Spider. Couldn't. This is the first time I'm seeing it. That's another puzzle to figure out, I suppose. A pig. First time seeing it. Yeah, Newbie Island was my first time too. I don't know how long I've been streaming now, 1 hour 41 minutes, so it took me about an hour and a half to get off of it, to get off Newbie Island. Now that I know where everything's at, if I did it again, I'd be able to do it in half that time, I think. But there's probably not a lot of purpose to playing a lot of different characters. You only allowed the one character on the server, I think. Oh, wait a minute. There's enemies inside that town, so it's not a real town. I was hoping... Well, my frame rate's down to 17 frames a second. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Those look really powerful. Right. And it's tanking my frame rate. Let's see, target frame rate 60. Dude, I have like a super pretty powerful computer. And I'm getting 16 frames around here. That's insane. What is that place called? Serbule? Let's see. In the newly released, Project Gorgon's faced numerous issues early on, with struggles in the town of Serbule being prominent. In the short time, it's become quite successful on Steam. Several users reported problems in downtown Serbule. Posting Reddit thread of their own. Yeah, Elder Game may have been unaware of the sheer interest. Wow, this is weird. Oh, by the way, Abraham, have you heard of Tainted Grail, The Fall of Avalon? Maybe these guys... Oh, they're white. They won't attack. Yeah, I'm getting 18 frames, 22 frames, 20 frames a second here. This is really, really bad. They really want to emulate the World of Warcraft experience by having the frame rate take a shit in town. Wow. What if I turn down the frames? Yeah, if I turn on the graphic quality, it works well enough. You haven't? What is it? Well, let me save this game here. I don't think I have more mental bandwidth for this tonight, so let me quit this Project Gorgon. And let's go ahead and fire that one up. Let me get rid of this thing here. Oops, we'll keep that on. Let's get rid of that guy there. Okay. So let's show you, and hopefully my save game from the demo carried over. I'm not sure if it did or not. Because I played the demo and I liked it enough to play the game, to get the game Abraham. Let me turn off Crow. Let me game capture. So it is kind of an opening world kind of game like this, like what we were just looking at, except a single player RPG. Though I think the skills system works pretty differently. I had a pretty good time with it. It isn't the most solid combat system in the world, but it's good enough. And a lot of exploring and figuring out what to do. I think you would like it. Preloading shaders. It is really working hard on that. Now it's doing save file verification, because why in the hell wouldn't it? Alright, decide how text will appear in the game. Atmospheric sounds good to me. Oh gosh, they've already got expansion here? Really? Future patch available soon? Okay, whatever. Alright, continue. So maybe it did save my demo game? Alright, so it did kind of save the demo game. Let's see now if Uncle Phil can remember how to play this. Let's see here. So this is my character. It's a prettier game, so we'll give it that. Yeah, it's a pretty game. And I've got like a fiery spell. I've got a bow. I've got, you know, a wooden... that's wooden arrow. And I think you really kind of... you kind of show your armor. I always like that as a nice touch, right? I always like it when they show your armor on there. And I've got a fireball and a rejuvenation potion. So this is all stuff pretty much. I don't have like a melee weapon. That I decide... well, I got 2 wooden arrows, which I don't think is really enough to make me excited. Can I equip a melee? Yeah, let's go with a sword or something. I think I had to use a melee weapon to get through or the arrows to get through a tough spot. So we're going to go with that. One-handed. What about the other hand? Can we do dual-wielding daggers? No? Is that asking for too much? It might be. Oh, but then in the left hand I could put the magic. There we go. Alright, now we're cooking with grease. Alright, so... we got a fireball, and we have that. It's a little robotic. This is not like the AAA production, but it's a step up for obviously from Project Gorgon. Oh my gosh, the jumping is as bad as Project Gorgon. OM quadruple G. So like it seems to be leading you down in this direction, right? And indeed that's where the demo ends when you talk to this guy up here. But if you go off the beaten path, did I come from here? But there's places you can go. You can search for things around here. There definitely is some searching to be done. And in this game, you don't have enemies respawning all the time, so it's a little bit less frustrating for me to explore, right? Because there will be some enemies, of course, but they won't be respawning. Once I put them down, they're down. And what have you. There's cooking. So this is Newbie Island for this. Maybe I should restart this at the beginning. Oh, look, it does have like a skill up system just like the other game, Project Gorgon. So you see from the beginning how to get out of Newbie Island, but the demo ended before. So, but see, there's a little chest right there. Let's take all that stuff. Oh, and look, they got crabs too. Sadly, indestructible barrels. That was a missed opportunity to have explosive barrels, right? So you can explore around and you can definitely find things here, even at Beginner Island. Yeah, the graphics are obviously not AAA budget, but they're pretty nice overall. The combat is, I think this is kind of stiff. I think it's probably made more for controller too. Let me get out my controller. You get the feeling like, let me use the controller. There we go. Yeah, this is gonna flow a little bit better with a controller.
There you are. It took you a while. I even realized that I didn't get a chance to introduce myself. Figured you would. A place like that doesn't let anyone through easy. But you're standing here, looking healthier than... Really? Then can you explain how you were suddenly... Well, maybe the fact you were able to do that is why I was supposed to break you out of this place. Anyway, get some rest. We'll have to... All I know is I was supposed to help you, but it looks like you're the... From what I understand, the Red Priests must have done something to you. Something that can prove useful. My goal is to destroy King Arthur. To get rid of him, once and for all. There are pieces of his soul scattered. Long story short, you found yourself in the... Every single time things go down the shitter, it's happened before. My journey, The plan is to stick, or at least, a piece of our king is bound. The sword is kept in the... Here. Brendan's his name. And yet I still gave you an opportunity. You'll have plenty of time to think. I have something to do first. But you should set up a camp and get some sleep. Ah, and here. Have some cobweb. Throw that into the fire and you'll be safe from the weirdness.
From now on, whenever you like to rest, level, or cook something, set a bonfire in the game world by pressing the left button. Oh. Well, I thought he had a campfire right here. Wonder how long the game is itself. This game here? Oh, I don't know. It's a single-player RPG. Let's see. Tainted Grail, Fall of Avalon. Tainted Grail, Fall of Avalon. How long to be? And they're doing an expansion for crying out loud. So that's really funny. Some players saying 30, though a thorough playthrough could take 50 to 70 hours, with some reviewers putting in over 60, according to various discussions. Another person said over 100. So I guess it's one of those games where it depends on whether you want to beeline the main quest or really, sink your teeth into it, I suppose. Oh, there's Arthur.
Well, that man really hates me. No. It seems that I should. He knew me. Spoke with certainty. If he was a part of my past, that isn't right. All I know is that I left my kingdom strong, prosperous. It seems if Caradoc is hunting for more pieces of... When we do, let's go then, young one. I left my kingdom strong, and if something threatened...
So it's kind of like a King Arthur-y story, but you kind of meet King Arthur, his spirit's bound to you, and you're trying to, I guess, help him find his little pieces back. What's this fuel for? Light a campfire to unlock. Oh, I used it all up. Oh, is this like Dark Souls or something? I have no idea. Attributes. Strength 1, Endurance 1. I have 0 available points. I have like 1 in everything. Oh, well, that's lovely. 0 out of 1 available points. So I need to get more webs or whatever. I have a lot of stuff. Got it. I recently finished Dragon's Dogma 2 and I got to 120 with post-content beside. People say it was 80 or less licensing type. Yeah, this is definitely one of those games, Abraham, where you could do that. And that's not even getting into, apparently they're either working on or they've already released a DLC. So, sounds like you could do some of that. Cooked seafood, 11 health over 10 seconds. Woot woot. So that, I think, is where the demo ends right here. But now I enjoyed enough to get the full game. I think I might have gotten on a sale, but...
Slamming against the hull as you left the island asylum behind. Caradog's boat cut through the black waters, its course set for Avalon's shores. Then the deep stirred.
Not the deep.
Shudder ran through the vessel, neither wind nor tide, from something far below. A presence, ancient and watching. And then it struck. The boat lurched violently, wood splintering as the sea itself rose in fury. A shadow moved beneath the surface, vast, coiling, inescapable. The next wave swallowed everything. Darkness took you. Salt filled your lungs. And then, light. The crash of waves. The cold kiss of wet sand. You were alive. The sea had spared you. But not without a cost.
8 demanded 12 silver pieces. Okay, so this one does give you a little bit of a map help here for the next quest, which is probably good because look at how big this is. If you went wandering off in the wrong direction, you would never make it to the quest. Of course, you could have also provided a hint like, you know, well, I don't know, the ship crashed, so he can't give us any hints. Now, I could go directly for the quest, right? But we're definitely going to oh, that's why the animations look so janky. It's meant to be played first person. That's why the animations look so janky when you're in third person mode. Abraham, what's your opinion on first versus third person stuff? So this is essentially a Morrowind meets Skyrim probably, or Oblivion. These first-person perspective RPGs were all the rage. I remember when the first one had come out, which is like, I think she was... I mean, of course, you know, Elder Scrolls goes back pretty far, but I remember, like, Fallout 3 was, like, the big thing. That was the big thing. That was when... I keep using up my potions, don't I? That's when I started to be like, you know, they're taking away from they're taking IPs that normally I like to do, like turn-based RPGs, and they're taking those franchises like Final Fantasy and Fallout and such, And they're turning them into third-person and first-person RPG shooter hybrids. Oh, that guy doesn't look very happy. There we go. There's some combat, Abraham. Whoa. Corpse Eater. I like both. I play Legend of Oblivion and old Dragon Quest games. Oh, very nice, Abraham. I think you're my kind of person to hang out with. Did you see the Dragon Quest VII remake? I'm dying to get to that. Ooh, I'm just finding all kinds of stuff here. This definitely has Oblivion vibes. Oh, it's just like Oblivion where you strip the corpse and you leave just this naked dew lying on the ground. Too funny. Because I think it was telling me his pants were better than mine. 2 armor versus 0.5. Or the Greaves. The Greaves are better. This is 1.0. This is 3.0, though it weighs more. So there we go. I might be officially in the heavy armor, medium armor category. I want to get, yeah, right, Abraham? Yeah. That would be an interesting, when we were talking earlier, like somebody's asking me, like, do you really like MMOs? Because that's what you stream a lot. And I was like, well, I would stream other games, but I don't think people would watch them is the problem. But yeah, I did Dragon Quest stream. I did Dragon Quest, what was it? 9? 10? Whatever it was on the Switch. I did a stream of that a while back. And it started out pretty positive in terms of people watching. But it was whatchamacallit, it got slower. The more I streamed it, it got slower and slower. Like, people just didn't want to stay for the long run through the entire thing. So, and that's what I told him. I said that, I when I'm on here, I just try to stream things I think people want to watch, that I'm willing, and there's a lot of games I like. So, ooh, increases encumbrance by 25 points. Oh, okay. So if you have light armor, your casting speed and movement speed go up by 21%. Interesting. Dragon Quest X through translation programs. That's right. Yeah, that looks really, really interesting. I looked at Minute for a while, but yeah, it looked like a lot to set up and do and get going. So God bless you for jumping through those technological hurdles. And there's the required wolf. You have to have wolves running around all these RPGs. Yeah, gotta have a wolf. You just see the screen turn red. I'm like, am I gonna live through? Whoa, 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 oh. He had a buddy. Oh, slash. Alright. But hey, got some wolf pelts out of it. But I think people might like watching a game like this. I'm not sure. Because it's not super mainstream. Yeah, I don't know when it comes to games like Oblivion, Fallout, if people want to watch streams of those or not. When I did the Dragon Quest, they definitely fell off. The JRPGs, they're a bit hard to get people to stay on for streams. Oh, unfortunately, I do not regenerate over time. Is that... Oh, that's a bad guy. That's not a friendly merchant. You notice there's a little bit of gravity to my fireballs? Ooh, spoiled meat. Yuck. I hear screaming. Oh, dragons. Wyverns. New location, Blood Lake. It's like the Walking Dead around here. Now I'm in a position because my life is very low and I don't think I have a lot of ways to replenish it at the moment. You like the graphics in this game? Yeah, they seem very nice, especially since I went into first person mode. I think they actually look possibly better than Oblivion. It's definitely pretty nice. Yeah. East Gate, fast travels. There's Blood Lake there. My destination's there. My health is depleted. So if I do one of these campfire things, can I heal here? Rest at campfire to recover strength. Oh, and level up with your... Oh, I'm getting cobwebs from something. Oh. Level up your skills. Attributes. Oh, look at that. I can finally spin attributes. I can get a little bit more mana regen with spirit. Practicality is weak spot damage, perception, melee critical damage, melee damage for strength. Also stamina. Oh, endurance gives you a nice jump in health. That should be nice. Dexterity for range damage and attack power. And a reduction in noise. Very nice. Nothing really... None of these stats, though, really increase your spell power, which is interesting. I'm going to go for extra hit points for now because... And extra encumbrance. Because that's literally like a 20% increase in hit points. Skill tree. Unarmed, two-handed, one-handed general. Unarmed, two-handed, one-handed general. What's general? Win below 30% health. Gain 30% attack speed. Oh, I hate things that are like, oh, you're dying? Now you do more damage. I don't want to be dead. Godly physique. Oh, there's different trees too. Oh, wow. Wands and cubes, summoning, combat, general buffs. Do one of these teach me how to do a healing spell? Receiving damage creates a magical feedback explosion. Deal 50% damage every 30 seconds. Oh, well, okay. What about this one? Yeah, there's a lot of, there is a lot of different options here. Oh, I like summons. But I don't have any summoning spells just yet. Perception. What about endurance? Is any of these stamina, shield, health? Do any of these like give me regeneration? Your attack speed's increased by 1%. Max health by 5%. Each enemy healing resets the counter. Interesting, interesting. Shields. Huh. Yeah, some pretty cool stuff. Definitely a lot of ways you could build your character. I'm gonna hold on to that thought for a minute. So if I rest for like, whoa, I don't want to rest too long. What if I rest for like 2 hours? Do I get my hit points back? I do. I don't know what the ethereal cobwebs are though, but do you prefer first person or third person there, Abraham?
I'll fight till I die! I will bleed.
Oh, I died there. Good thing it let you save anywhere. Well, was I running out of stamina? Because I don't think I was swinging. I guess there's a stamina thing that has to be managed. Oh, yeah, the green bar is stamina. Third person? I like third person better too. So, between us girls, I need to play more Skyrim and Oblivion. I never beat. I put a lot of time into Oblivion. I never beat it. But Skyrim, I hardly touch. I don't know why. I never got around to it. It's been released like 25 times. I think I would have played it by now. But in those games, I can't remember if I used a mod or what, but I did get it to third-person view. I know it's janky, but I like seeing my character. And I guess they did the same thing with this one, where it was made first-person to begin with, but then they said they added in that third-person mode for accessibility. Did I get them both? The good news is I got both those guys. The bad news is there's an archer over here. My little fireballs don't seem to impress these outlaws very much. Yeah, no. I need more improved, bigger fireballs. I need like big boy balls. Let's see here. Fire's a small burning heavy cast, 7, 8, dealing damage in a small area. And am I to guess that just the fast versus has to do with how long you hold it, right? Yeah. Okay. I am not mastering the system very well. Oh, I've taken his clothes off. Now it's just a big naked body on the ground. That archer guy is going to finish me off, though, with no health. I just hope when they make both views in the game, they do it right. Sometimes one is way better than the alternative. Yeah, I think that's what happened in both, like Skyrim, Oblivion, and in this game. They focus mostly on the first-person perspective, so the third person just feels like an afterthought. I mean, it works, but it's a bit janky. And the aiming can be a bit difficult. So I guess I'm supposed to rest every time I fight until I can get access to healing magic or potions or whatever the deal may be. Hopefully I've got unlimited bonfires. That did not rest me up, I'm afraid. Nope. I'm still not hit point wise rested up. So last time I rested for a couple hours, that worked. Yeah, I'm in sorry shape. Well, this is going to be kind of rough. Let's see. How to heal in Tainted Grail Fall of Avalon. Resting in beds, consuming food, using health potion, or using life steal perks. Well, I don't think I've seen a lot of beds here, but... Or, you know, there's option number 13, which is, you know, don't get hit, but that seems to be a little hard to do. Player wants to jump more stuff, which makes it... Yeah, exactly. No, you're not wrong. I just prefer seeing my character, but I get it. I do.
I'll teach you to respect me. Beg for mercy. You fight like a milkmaid. Beg for mercy. Say your prayer.
I do like the sword action when you do like the triple, like the butt on the back of the head. That's pretty cool. I like that. I don't know what I'm supposed to do to not get hit in these fights. Maybe if I had a shield instead of like using a spell. The spell bites donkey balls. Yeah, this is a lost cause, I think. Is this an MMO? Hey, CrossFit. This particular game is Tainted Grail. We were doing Project Gorgon earlier, which is an MMO. And then I was just talking with Abraham here about how Tainted Grail, how Project Gorgon in some ways reminds me of this game, Tainted Grail, which I played the demo of this a couple of months ago. And I enjoyed it enough to buy the full retail game. We're gonna come back to those guys, like, you know, in a future life when I'm not like hungering for healing items, I guess. Well, there's a deer there. Nothing could go wrong by going and killing that deer. Gonna be like a level 52 deer or something like that. Wouldn't that just be splendid? Yeah, I don't think I want to fight you in a fight. I can barely hold my own against brigands. How are you doing today, Cross? Have you played Project Gorgon before? Is there a bed and healing items in here by chance?
What's happening? Wait.
But we don't just let anybody in, pal. This pit, I can't say I see it very clear, but I remember Ferguson. Oh, yes, I remember now. Please, speak with Fergus. He's our quartermaster. He runs things around here in the captain's have a open.
Yeah. Never heard of it? Oh. Yeah, so Project Gorgon is kind of like the older Elder Scrolls games if it was an MMO. At least that's my first impression after playing for a couple hours. There was a lot of open world adventure, no quest markers. You have to explore a lot, and there's lots of enemies to fight. And it uses a skill-based system the way, the Elder Scroll games tend to do. Not a class-based system, but, and what have you. So, and it looks very old school. It's interesting. It's very interesting. And if that's the kind of MMO you're looking for, it's done really. It's really well received. If you're used to quest markers, things kind of showing you where to go in your MMOs, leading you by the nose, that game probably won't do it for you very well. I do like the way this castle looks, Abraham. They did a good job of designing this. What do we have here? Shadow of the Hordes, Bounty Board, Olarith, and what kind of names are these? Maybe somebody could sell my junk to.
Boy, Fred, a question. Do you know why people... Because he's riveting.
Oh, of course. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Osmond, local master of hammers and anvils. Do you need your blade sharpened?
Can I sell all garbage with a Y? Oh, am I rich? 58 gold so far. I don't think I'm rich yet. Short sword requires 3 strength, and I've only got... Well, my dagger does... Well, my dagger's definitely better than a short sword. Very short bow. Not just a short bow, it's a very short bow. Could definitely use more arrows though. Very short. Oh, we got broken arrows here. Crafting reagent. A lockpick. Oh, yeah. Torch. You never know you need one of those. An Origin Potion. Resets your skill and stat points. Feel so comfy? There you go, Peter. Consumption leads to inebriation. Ooh, monster brain. Gross. Blood clot. Wood. Crafting reagent. Oh, I wonder if I could use that to make some arrows. Here's arrows. 4 gold each. I could afford. Oh, that's copper arrows. Nice. Yeah. Fire arrows. Oh, goodness gracious. Recursive bow. Very fancy. Let's see here. Quest, a world to win. Oh, I think you crafted the campfires. Oh, handcrafting. Wooden arrow. Required ingredients. Broken arrows divided by 20 gives you 10. So I need a lot more broken arrows before I can make this. Rude. Lockpick requires that. So there is some crafting. You just gotta collect a lot of reagents. Armor weight reduction. Transmog. Oh, you can transmog it so you can look like something different. Oh, that's cute. What I say is my favorite video game? Well, I don't know if I'd pick just one, but... probably one of the Monster Hunters, I suppose, just based on how many hours I put into. I can't believe I put 300 hours into Monster Hunter Rise. I must really like it. City of Heroes is pretty good. I put a lot of hours into City of Heroes, but... yeah, that's a pretty good one, too.
Ha! Friend, I wish. We're the only... Unless you're a master goldsmith, then feel free to prove it. And I'll have work for you. There's just not enough of them to go around. And now that we're on lockdown, there's not much demand for my services either.
Why does it sound like he's echoing?
Listen, I said I don't have any jobs, as in things I pay you for doing. That doesn't mean... since you're free to wander about while I'm stuck in the... You've probably bashed into the skulls of a beast or two, right? The alchemists. They're likely... but perhaps... you'd rather craft yourself some armor. We should start with some... I'll give you some notes on how to make armor. You gather the materials and get to...
Oh. Yeah, I don't know if that echoing is... something weird going on with that echoing. Weird, weird, weird. Can't tell if it's on my end with my stream or the way that game is running. I need a game with voice acting. Huh. Do 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 do. Yeah, I wonder if that sound issue was on my end or what. Alright guys, well I'm going to hit the bed. It's getting late. Thank you so much for hanging out tonight, Peter and Abraham. I hope you guys have a good evening. Probably be on streaming some City of Heroes tomorrow. Friday's usually a City of Heroes night. Have a good one.